everyone, I'm Miss Megan from GrowingGreat, and today we're going to be doing GrowingGreat's Powerful Proteins activity. So let's get started. So what exactly are proteins? Well, proteins are actually made up of smaller building blocks called amino acids. Now, some amino acids occur naturally in the human body, but some we have to get by eating a variety of healthy proteins. So let's imagine that each of these beads is an amino acid. A protein is when the amino acids combine into a chain. So it might look something like this. Sometimes I like to think about the human body like a car. So we know we have to put fuel into our cars for it to drive somewhere. And we also have to fuel our bodies. And we do that by eating proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Now, proteins specifically help our body to grow and are the primary building block for healthy muscles and bones. So, to start this activity, you will need the coloring sheet from GrowingGreat's Powerful Proteins activity, a blank sheet of paper, scissors, and colored pencils. First, we're going to color all the foods on our coloring sheet and then cut them out. Now, on our blank sheet of paper, we're going to write categories for plant and animal proteins, plant and animal fats, and carbohydrates. All right, now we're ready to sort our food into these categories. So the first food item I have is milk and yogurt. Now I know milk and yogurt are both made from animal products, and while they do have some fat, they also have quite a bit of protein in them. So I'm gonna put that in my animal protein category. Now I have beans. Do beans come from an animal? No, they come from plants because they're actually the seed part of the plant. And beans are a very healthy plant protein. Now let's sort the rest of them. So now that you're finished sorting your foods, what types of patterns did you notice? I noticed that different types of meat and fish are all animal proteins. And for my plant proteins, I noticed that the seed part of the plant was a great source of protein. Now that we've learned about the different types of proteins, let's head to the kitchen and make a protein-packed snack. Follow me.
See, I have grated cheese and cream cheese as my animal proteins. I have sunflower seeds, walnuts, and peanut butter as my plant proteins. And then for the base of my protein-packed cookie that I'm gonna make, I have apple or whole grain crackers, which are both carbohydrates.
For this part of the activity, you'll also need a butter knife and a sharper knife for the adult to use. So let's get started. Now we're ready to put our protein-packed toppings on our apple and cracker base. For this part of the activity, I'm going to challenge you to include 2 different types of protein on each cookie piece. Now, let's use our senses to observe how our snack looks, smells, feels, and finally tastes. Delicious. Now remember, these are the proteins I found in my kitchen, but you can do this activity with any plant or animal proteins you have in yours. Feel free to get creative. Now, I hope you had a fun time today. I know I did. For more great hands-on STEM and nutrition activities, be sure to email megan@growinggreat.org. Special thanks to Del Monte Foods for sponsoring Growing Great's National Veggies and Fruits program, and our partners at the Discovery Center of Murphy Springs for making this activity possible. Stay well, and I'll see you next time.